Well, thanks so much for tuning in to another edition of History in Your Own Backyard. Today we're at the former Kaiser Feed Mill, which is now the Kaiser Hardware Store right here in West Harrison, Indiana. Today we'll be talking to Mr. Rick Kaiser, the owner of the hardware store, about the history of this building. Come on in, I'll show you around. Hi everyone, I'm Danielle. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of History in Your Own Backyard. Today we'll be talking about the old Kaiser Feed Mill. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
All right, and let us know who you are.
I'm Rick Kaiser.
And you own
I own the hardware store, and I am fourth generation in the business.
Wow, and how long has this building been here?
The original part of this structure was sometime in the very early 1800s.
Okay.
And it was a pole sill building, which is pegged and cantilevered. It was a very, very interesting structure.
And when you say post sill, what exactly does that mean?
Like a pole barn sitting on a wood sill foundation.
Okay. And how long has the plumbing shop been here?
Oh, as a hardware store, it's been here since the mid-50s, 1950s.
Okay. And it used to be a feed mill, so for people who don't exactly know what happens at feed mills, what took place where we are right now?
Well, for a long time, the mill was used to grind grain. It was grown locally and brought in to make different products for feed and flour and things like that. And you know, some was human consumption and then agricultural use as well.
Okay. And I understand that there were a couple of feed mills in West Harrison, Indiana, right? Do you know how many there were?
I don't know at the most, but there was at least one other additional one, which was down the road not far from here, which was Schlemmer's.
Right.
And that was operating until about 10 years ago.
Okay. And so this building is pretty big. I mean, when you look around, it goes pretty far. Have you made any additions over the last few years to it, or has it always been this structure?
No, it's been added on to over the years frequently and just continual expansion. And the business, my great-grandfather came here from a general store in Bright in 1932. And he started running it as a mill and then expanded it into an ice plant and case implements.
And when it was the ice plant, what took place there?
They made 300-pound blocks of ice and then distributed them to houses.
Okay. And as I mentioned before, we know that it's now a hardware store. Are there any other hardware stores on this side of town, or are you the only one?
I'm the only one in West Harrison.
Really? So if people want anything hardware related, they need to come and see Rick, right?
That's right.
That's right. All right. And so have you always been in West Harrison? Did you grow up here?
I grew up in Harrison, which at the time was no different than West Harrison.
Okay.
Due to technicality in the mailing address.
Right.
But I've been an Indiana resident since I was about 20.
So what things have you noticed have changed over the years, especially around where we are right now?
Everything.
Really?
As a kid, it was a rural community, it was an ag community, and now it's a suburb. So the changes are drastic.
All right, but this building right here has always been here and maybe even a pillar of the community. Do you see a lot of lifelong residents come in and talk to you throughout the week?
Oh, yeah. I just had some leave here just a moment ago.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I've made a lot of friends, yeah.
Okay. And people can come here. What are your hours in case anyone wants to stop by?
7 to 6 weekdays and 8 to 4 Saturday and 10 to 2 Sunday.
And if you don't have it, you can get it, right?
That's right.
So they need to come
They need to come see me.
They need to come and see you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is there anything else that you want our viewers to know before we leave here today?
No, I'm good.
Sounds good. Well, thanks so much, Rick, for taking time out of your schedule to talk to us. And again, everyone, we were here today at the old Kaiser Feed Mill, which is now, give us the name of the store.
Kaiser Hardware.
All right, and thanks for watching, everyone. Well, thanks again, everyone, for tuning in to another edition of History in Your Own Backyard. Today, we spent time talking to Mr. Rick Kaiser, owner of Kaiser Hardware, right here in West Harrison, Indiana. We hope you enjoyed learning about this building. Remember, travel slowly and stop often. Thanks for watching.